There was a trending sound on the internet that basically said, when you don't feel like going to the gym, just go to the gym because nobody asks how you feel. I know sometimes it can be hard when you feel like everybody else has their together. Everyone you're scrolling through, they always feel like going to the gym. I'm a personal trainer. I coach other women to be in the gym, and I don't always feel like going to the gym. However, nobody asks how I feel, but I know that you will feel better when you make it to the gym. Today, we're gonna do a little fun dumbbell only workout. I was in Las Vegas over the weekend. That means the death is still leaving my body because I did not have a lot of water. All I ate were like donuts and indulgent food. And I only got back last night. So basically today's my first day home and I'm still going to go to the gym, even though I don't feel like going to the gym, but nobody asked how I felt, okay? I have goals. We're gonna reach them. And if you let your mood determine absolutely everything that you did all the time, every area of your life would be all kinds of up. We are going to be strong, healthy, motivated women who have routines where our small daily decisions are what leads up to monumental change. That determination of me actually going to the gym versus being like, oh, I don't feel like it, I'm just gonna rot. If I skipped the gym, I would sit in my house all day, do nothing, and then feel guilty / bad about myself and just feel funky. But that little decision, me being like, no, actually, I am gonna go to the gym, it's gonna create a ripple effect for my entire day to be the best day ever. So I am going to use the Day Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Cream. I am really feeling like I just want to be the sleekest of sleeks, partially because, I don't know. I did shower last night when I got off the plane, but I have that feeling in my hair where I feel like I didn't fully wash out my conditioner. So I'm like, whatever, we might as well slick back today, wash it all again tonight because I do have a spin class tonight. Cream is in our hair. Brush is brushing our hair. I think it's really important to just understand that having a plan is very important. So if you have very specific goals about building specific parts of your body, if you want to have a well-balanced training routine, overall you do need structure. But when it is just like you're trying to decide whether or not like you want to go to the gym or not, some movement is better than no movement. So if you do an at-home workout, if you opt for a walk, if you opt for doing something dumbbell only and modifying your workout so that you enjoy it and at least get in the door, that is way better than skipping. Yes, a structured plan is amazing. With my clients, we do 8 weeks at a time of the same things. But if they can't make it, or if they only have the capacity to do something very quick, we love a quickie. And it's all about consistency over perfection. So if you can only give 30%, but you can give 100% to that 30%, that's fine. You could do some sets of Bulgarian split squats on your couch holding gallon jugs or soup cans or your child or your partner. Just understanding that there is no perfect recipe. The perfect recipe is just consistency over perfection. Just needed to clear the air with that. Basically, I am a ponytail lover. I don't love how this ponytail came out. I feel like my head is kind of giving point, but it's okay. I'm gonna go in with the First Aid Beauty Bronze and Glow Drops. Me personally, I just like getting ready for the gym because first of all, it is my career. I film it. Also, even before this, like I would put on a little bit of something just to be in the gym because it's all about feeling your best, whether that is wearing makeup, not wearing makeup, the clothes you wear, whether they're tight, baggy, colorful, black, like whatever you would like to do. The world is your oyster. I feel like we've normalized just giving our unsolicited opinions to people because of the internet. So like people will see a reel and they'll want to comment whether or not it's their actual opinion or because they're just looking for a reaction because they want their comment to be like gaining traction. Nobody goes up to people in day-to-day life and is like, why are you wearing that? I don't wear that. I'm better than you because I do that. Or I'm better than you because I don't do that. Like we're so comfortable just giving our opinions for no reason, and I think that needs to stop. Oh, I have a delivery. Adrian went to get me milk so I could make my coffee because this morning I tried to make a coffee and it came out clumpy. Also, I didn't introduce myself. If you're new here, my name is Esther. If you're not new here, welcome back. I hope you've been slaying life since the last time we've checked in with each other. I hate this color. Well, it's on my face. We're going with it. Oh, and you apparently have to work quite fast because I already feel like we have streaks. All that's left for us is some setting spray. Got my eyebrows laminated before going to Vegas. Good to know I've been singed off. I've been going to the same place for a long time, but they've like rotated through some people and they were like, oh, we can squeeze you in last minute for your brow lamb shaping tint. And then she only did the lamination. So then when I asked about the shaping, she was confused. And then I was like, oh, after you like clean them up. And she was like, oh, do you mean like map them? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I was nervous because I was like, I thought I was getting a red lamb tint because that's what the text message said. But then they just did the lamb while I did my lashes. And I think the lamination sat on too long and I am losing brow hairs. So 4.5 months before my wedding, that's not exactly the vibe I'm trying to be on. I've just been trying to keep them lubricated with oil. I won't be touching them until my wedding, apparently. It's just really disheartening when a beauty treatment goes wrong. And actually something went wrong a long time ago with my lashes when I did her with her. So usually I don't say with any artist, but I'm like 2 years later after my mishap, I feel like I could get away with any artist. And this is confirmation. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You fooled, you can't get fooled again. Now we're gonna go get ready. And by get ready, I mean the outfit portion of the video. Okay, I got these new short tees. Oh, we made a guess. Can't tell you the name. You probably know the name. Can't tell you the name for a little bit, but you can use code Esther when they officially launch. Maybe I'll wear them today. So I have on pink shorts. They are very high rise, gorgeous. This Gymshark Lifting Essentials crew neck. Code Esther10 saves you money. This is the back. We have no chunky milk, so I'm gonna make my matcha as my caffeine source before the gym. I don't have any energy drinks in the house, and usually I would go out on a walk and get an energy drink, but I'm choosing to be responsible and just have matcha. Are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Moose, you have water in your bowl. The matcha I have is from Jade Leaf, and I believe there's like 60 milligrams of caffeine per serving. The first time that I made matcha by myself, I used 3 grams to 30 milliliters of water, but maybe I will try a higher ratio because I did get crucified on my Instagram stories for the paleness of my matcha. So, unfortunately, a little off, but we're making do. And then I have a little whisk. And I heard you're supposed to make like a Z or an M until all the clumpies are gone. I used 150 last time, but this time I'm gonna use 130. Even with my sourdough, it took me a bit to feel like comfy with the ratios, so maybe this is like sourdough. I think she's a pretty good color. Ooh, yes. Amazing. And now we're gonna go to the gym. Me and you are gonna go together. Also, if you have a better matcha recipe or a very interesting flavor of a matcha recipe, please let me know. Ladies and gentle friends, we have made it to the gym and we are going to be going through our beginner only dumbbell leg day. There's a lot of people in here. It's quite loud, but we're gonna make it through. So the very first exercise in our leg day, we're gonna be doing a dumbbell RDL. First, we're gonna go through the pattern, then I'm gonna lift up the dumbbell and I'm gonna show you what it looks like with the dumbbell. RDL is a hip hinge. So you're gonna be driving your glutes back until they can no longer push backwards, and then you're going to come back up. I like to pretend that I have tissues under my armpits, and then I'm going to drive my glutes back and then drive them forward. A squat is very different. A squat is very much up and down, whereas a RDL is very much a back and forth movement. So I have my dumbbells, my feet are hip width apart, and I'm going to send my glutes back, drive my glutes forward, send my glutes back, drive my glutes forward, send my glutes back, drive my glutes forward, 5, 6, 7. I'll turn around to the side. We also are going to be in one straight line from the top of our head to our tailbone. Send, drive, send, drive. I think a lot of times we misunderstand that beginners can go straight into either a dumbbell or barbell bench hip thrust, but honestly, for beginners, I really recommend starting on the floor and doing a Glute Bridge. So the shirt tuck is essential to the lift. Our head is on the ground. We have 3 points of contact. Our feet, currently our glutes, our upper back, and our head. That's 4. Sorry, our glutes are not really a point of contact because they're going up and down. We have our dumbbell on the squishy part of our upper thigh. It's not really resting on our hip bone. We're kind of holding it with our arms, pushing it against our thighs, because if it's on our hip bone, that's going to be really painful. We are then going to drive our glutes up. If you'd like to put emphasis on your glutes, you can lift up your toes and drive through your heels. And then at the top of the movement, we're going to be in a straight line from our knee to our titties. 9, 10. If you want to make it more difficult, at the end you can end with a 10-second hold. You could also pulse in and out with your knees, or you could even add a band and do this entire movement with a resistance band around the top of your quad / knees. Oy vey. Now there are many ways to do a dumbbell squat. We can do a squat with the dumbbells on our shoulders. We can do a squat with the dumbbells by our sides. We can do a sumo squat. We can do a goblet squat. For the purpose of this, we're gonna do goblet squat. So we're gonna hold our dumbbell in front like a chalice. Our feet are going to be further than hip width apart, toes externally rotated about 45-degree angles, and then we're going to drive back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from the side. 6, 7, 8. Now, I really like the Bulgarian split squat, but unfortunately that is not beginner friendly, and neither is the reverse lunge. So sometimes people will substitute the reverse lunge for the Bulgarian split squat, but you're actually very unstable even in that small period of being on one leg. So we're actually going to do the stationary split squat, and you're going to be driving and pushing off that back glute. I will be turning around now, and we're going to be doing a side lying leg lift, which is a beginner abduction movement. So you're going to have your bottom leg bent, your top leg out straight, and you're going to place a dumbbell. The closer it is to your knees, the more difficult it's going to be. The closer it is to your glutes, the easier it's going to be. So I like to keep mine about here, and we're going to raise 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what you're doing is you're driving up with your glute, like this, if you would like to visualize. So that was our finisher, and basically those 5 moves you could do with dumbbells anywhere you like. So you can do them at your house, you can do them in the gym, you can do them with soup cans on the side of the road with a jerry can. Let me know what other fun, delicious workouts you would like to see. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.